Good evening, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2017. My name is Carlos Simpson, and I am Chico Amerikan, and this is the podcast. I just got in from work, and definitely wanted to update everybody, if there's actually anybody listening out there, to what's been going on. Goddamn, still can't speak English. 20 years in this country, with the whole comedy thing. So, there was supposed to be 4 shows, and yesterday was supposed to be the last show. If anybody actually saw my video, they saw that it was my first time doing stand-up, and I was going to do, like, the saga of Chico. Like, on the first day, I was going to talk about everybody saw the first one. The second day, I was going to talk about my background and my mother and my family. And then the third one, it was going to be about, polyamory, other shit. And more on that in a second. And then the last one was supposed to be this, my girlfriend's family and this really funny story. And so... 2 of them get canceled back to back, and then, like I said, my buddy and I started a company, and I had a choice: somehow get out of working on Tuesday after a 3-day weekend because we gave our guys a day off on Monday, like patriots that we are, or if you open up your own company, who's supposed to be more excited about your own company than yourself? So, obviously, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this instead. I went online and found basically every open mic night that we have in Atlanta, like, ever. And I'm just going to look on here, and I'm going to find one and just kind of commit to online to doing one. I know there's one tomorrow. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Indie, Freedom. So there's quite a few. Definitely not the one that I was looking for, but yeah. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start using the podcast to find where I'm gonna be and start letting you guys know, whoever's actually listening, and just kind of talk about funny shit. Like right now, while I'm trying to find my open mic nights, one of the things that I'm gonna kind of rant about is polyamory. I am so goddamn sick of having to explain that shit like 50 fucking times, and I'm looking out the door here, hoping my living girlfriend, my future wife, she's not here. I just came in the door. She had to go take care of something with her mother, so she's probably gonna come in at any time. Her name is Shanice. She goes by Lil Bit. Get it? Lil Bit Chico. Lil Bit Chico. It's adorable. All right. And so, anyways, I'm trying not to say the person's name, but again, somebody decided that they were going to try and piss me off, and I don't know why people try to become a bigger asshole than me. I'm always going to be the bigger asshole. So, but yeah, it was just one of those I don't get it people. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. This instigating ass, waste of life, energy sucking, soulless piece of shit asking me, I don't get it. Could you explain to me again for the 80 millionth time? I don't get this whole polyamory. Like, obviously, this person is not asking me to understand. They're asking me just to contest. And I think everybody knows that a person like that. You know, you're like, hey, yeah, I'm a carpenter, and I love working with wood. I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't you want, like, and some stupid shit like, wouldn't you like coffee every morning in an office with people and interacting? I mean, isn't that the stability? You just these pieces of shit that decide that, you know what? I'm just gonna argue every fucking point ever. And I guess they think that's fun. I don't know. Again, I'm an asshole, but I don't like going out of my way to piss people off on purpose. That's it's usually an accident. So yeah, no, just this one person decided to just like, hey, I don't get it. Just, you know, with the way that your life and you know, you went to college and now, you know, with online social media, you should really not post things but not do blah, 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 blah. Eat a dick, okay? 1, your sexual preference, whether you're gay, you're straight, you're monogamous, you're trans, you're cis, all that shit on OkCupid. It's to the point, if I'm on OkCupid and I'm looking at profiles, I have to like Google what the fuck they're saying. I am cis, asexual, pansexual. All right, well, and I have to Google each and every single one because, you know, Chico Amerikan K is for, you know, my special K because I was not born one of God's smartest children, not the brightest box in the crayon. You know, I do what I can. Drink my beer. 1 second. Ain't that the American dream? Work hard, bust your ass, get some work done, get home, take a shower, drink a beer, and then pursue like a hobby or a passion like comedy. So I'm drinking my Yingling. I had one of my one of my buddies bring over a bunch of Yingling for Memorial Day, and just I've got too much beer. I actually went live on Facebook. I hardly ever do that shit unless I'm like announcing, oh hey, I'm gonna be at this club tomorrow at blah amount of time. But I literally had so much beer that I went on Facebook Live and was like, look guys, I have too much beer. It's Memorial Day. Come on over and drink the beer. So of course no one came over because we're adults. At this point in life, it would have been a bunch of 19-year-olds showing up that I don't know for the beer because I don't have anything to do. And anybody who's like my age at this point in life, you either got married or kids or mortgage. You have to make plans in advance. It kind of blows, but you know. Responsibilities in life, shit. So, but anyways, that was kind of a tangent. Coming back to it. So, again, and that's why I want this forum. That's why specifically the entire day was like I knew that I was going to come home and I was going to tell the world, and hopefully this 20 minutes can explain to everybody once and for all, but probably not because I'm going to have to explain this again on stage at some point. Polyamory, all right? Growing up, you're always told the same shit. You are told there's a man and there's a woman and there's only one can only love one. There's no other way to love, all right? And that's the way you're raised, all right? The atomic family, right? And for the umpteenth time, this person is just testing my patience. Like, I'm looking out for you. No, you're not, bitch. You're trying to sound more like you're superior, you know, like you're like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. I'm just looking out for you. No, you're not. You're just trying to be superior. Get the fuck out of here. So I tried monogamy and failed epically every goddamn time. Now, when you're like in high school, middle school, that shit's cute, sort of. You know, oh, a bunch of girls like this guy, but then it becomes 19, 18, 20, 21, 22, and long story short, we're not taught anything other than that. We're not taught cheating, do not cheat. I really want you to think about that. Very few parents actually took the fucking time to say, do not cheat. Now, I am not blaming that on, as an excuse as to why I did it. No. But trust me, when I have children, that's going to be the biggest thing that I'm going to teach. That's actually one of the biggest things that I teach now. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't fucking cheat. Okay? I swear to God, whatever you are, there's someone out there who's willing to blow you. Or whatever the equivalent of women getting blown is, eat that kitty. So, no, but seriously, be... and that's the journey of finding out who you are. Be yourself, find out who you are, and then, stay in that lane. You know who doesn't do that shit? Players. You know what I used to be? A player. You know what I fucking hate? Liars, cheaters, and players. Because the player is going to do whatever it takes to get laid. Say any lie, waste your time, make any promise, say anything to get what they want. Now, stand up and, like Rocky, I'll say I am. Just say who you are. Say you're gay. Say you're monogamous. If you say you're monogamous, be monogamous. Say you're straight. Say you're poly. Do not waste other people's time. And that's what I am. If you go on any of my dating profiles, first thing you see is open relationship. I am in a polyamorous relationship. I cannot stress how many women I met on a first date. My little coffee challenge. My little coffee challenge for anybody who knows is when I meet somebody from on a social media setting, like OkCupid, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, some shit like that, I always go get a coffee. Like if we can't hold each other's attention on a coffee date, then yeah, this just wasn't meant to be, right? But you'd be surprised how many women were like, I didn't read your profile. Yeah. So that's why I typically in the very first date I'll be like, so why haven't you brought up the poly thing? What do you mean the poly thing? And then it sucks because that doesn't suck, but you got to be like, well, you didn't read that. I'm in a polyamorous relationship, and that way I've mentioned it, and the girl can be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a monogamous person. I can't share. Cool. I didn't waste our fucking time. Or they can be like, oh yeah. Believe it or not, women are polyamorous too. Who the fuck do you think I date? Anyways. That's a good beer. So, yeah, I've never understood why it offends people so much. They say you're supposed. This is the way you're supposed to. They say, who the fuck is they? Fuck they. They don't feel what I feel. All right, here's a little quote for everybody. A man is destined to ruin any woman he meets until he finds himself. That was me. Seriously, like, until you figure out who and what the fuck you are. Asexual, bisexual, straight, monogamous, non-monogamous, whatever the fuck you are, you're kind of destined to ruin whoever you're with because it's just not going to work. You're living a lie. So, to kind of wrap this up, yeah, literally, I spent my entire adult, life dating, and it wasn't working out. Now I became that cheating asshole, player, dick, loser, who lies and cheats on women, and finally it got to the point where you have to do some soul searching, and that's not who you want to be, and choosing to become poly. It's short for polyamorous. It was like coming out. It was a big step, and at first I almost like you're keeping a secret, like keep it on the down low. I'm trying this, and then very quickly I found that this is not something I'm trying. This is who I am. This is what I love. This is great. It's great to fall in love multiple times. It's great to have multiple connections. It's great to see someone you love receive that love. So, the best example that I have for monogamous people who can't grasp the concept at all, I was like, all right, the way poly people feel about monogamous people is like you coming up to me and saying, I'm your friend, but I'm the only friend you can have. Just kind of rubs you the wrong way, right? And believe me, guys, girls, women, who the fuck is listening, whatever the fuck you are, someone's gonna accept you. Not everybody, someone. That special someone, I guess. You can say it, as gay as that sounds. But, be who you want to be. Be honest about what you want to be. There are men and women whose significant other dates other people, cross-dresses, was a convict, had someone else's kids, went through some fucked up shit. I swear, be honest about who and what you are, and it gets you a much... It's not even a path of least resistance. It's just an understanding of who you are, and people understand who you are, and someone will, yeah, fuck it, I'll accept you. Yeah, no worries. So, as my friend says, even crackheads have love. So, you'll find your crackhead love, all right? All right, let's see what event I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I paused the video or the recording so that I could, kind of do a little bit of research on which events are coming up next week. I definitely want to see if I can find something Tuesday and Thursday. That gives me enough time to kind of put something together, really fine tune it. And also, it wasn't going to be boring as shit for whoever's listening on the podcast for me just to be sitting here on the web like, well, this website didn't pull up. But, all right, one of the ones that I really want to attack is Uptown Comedy Corner. I know they do an open mic night on Thursday, so all I got to do is call in and get that set up. So that's definitely going to be, not tomorrow, there's no there's no way. But definitely I'll give myself a week to try to prep for that. There's another one here. It looks like Cat's Cafe at 970 Piedmont Avenue on Tuesday, June 6th. So I'll talk to the recruiter, idiot, I'm still thinking of like the business world. Promoter, owner, whoever the hell I need to talk to see about, hey, look, I'm an up-and-coming comedian, and aspiring comedian. I've got some material, and let me see if I can not get booed off your stage. So, all right. So there you go. We got open mic comedy, Cat's Cafe, 970 Piedmont Avenue next Tuesday, and then I'll try next Thursday, Uptown Comedy Corner, and obviously I'll go on Facebook and Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all that shit, and go live and make sure I let everybody know whether I'm approved or not. But that's the plan so far. It would be awesome to get to the point where I'm going every night, but humble beginnings. And the sweetie did make it home. Little bit's home. She's making dinner. Doesn't really want to say hi in the podcast. I'm trying to convince her to come on over. So, but yeah, good times. Other than that, I already did my little rant about being polyamorous and how all that jazz works. So, but yeah. Anyways, honestly, that's the biggest thing. So, I got about 5 more minutes to kill. I gotta figure out, babe, do me a favor, help me out. I got like 5 minutes to kill. What can I tell the folks?
You're greedy.
I'm greedy. Hey, everybody, my future wife, Shanice, a little bit.
Hi.
Baby, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. So one of my dreams and one of my goals to do is for the two of us to do a stand up together, because she doesn't realize it, but she's goddamn funny. All right, I'm the goofy boyfriend, and she's like, how would you describe yourself, baby?
I don't know.
We'll start off with the obvious. She's black. Don't pinch me. But she's funny. She's cool. She is so goddamn cool, and I'm the goofy one. But yeah, baby, you say some funny ass shit. I think next week on the podcast, I guess we could do it now. We could tell everybody the story about your dad. But that would kill 20 minutes.
I thought you were using that for your open mic night.
Well, I was gonna do it for the open mic night at the other place, Players Club, whatever they were called over by at 12. But that's not gonna happen, and I'm just not really envisioning that coming to fruition on stage. I mean, I can try it. It's just that's kind of a story. Not I think on the open mic nights I'm gonna be doing more of a joke. So. But yeah, the story of meeting her dad and her family is hilarious. Huh? Yeah, there was my knife and a couple of guns involved. I didn't write that. I swear to God, I lived that, and I think that's also what I'm talking about next week. So, but yeah.
Why are you wet?
I took a shower. I came home from work.
Oh, so you're not gonna wait? Just go ahead.
You weren't here to enjoy all of this brown goodness. So. That's how it goes.
Whatever.
I'm greedy like that. And why am I greedy?
Oh, no, that's something you gotta take up with your mama.
No. What makes you think I'm greedy? What makes you say that?
The fact that you eat a whole fucking pizza by yourself.
That's not being greedy. That's just being fucking fat. There's a reason that my brown ass needs to be on a diet, okay? I have to regulate what I eat.
9:30 last night.
9:30 last night?
You ate the rest of the pasta salad and ribs.
Yes, I did. With pride. You cooked it. Another one of the things about that, I don't know if you guys give a shit. My future wife's an amazing fucking cook. Like, my cooking blows donkey dick. I was trying to get back in the military for like 4 years, so I followed a really strict workout and diet regimen, and my trainer literally trained me that food was fuel. Come back! Don't leave me. Food is fuel, not for taste. So my food is like chicken breast with no salt. There's no cheese. There's no nothing. It's just chicken breast, turkey breast, cucumbers, water, apples, and maybe a banana. Like just that's. When we first started dating, she would go into my refrigerator and was like, "Where are your cookies? Where's your chips? Where's your soda? Where's your juice?" And I'm like, "I don't have any of that shit." Back then I was a little thinner. Obviously, I was 40 pounds lighter actually. Yeah, that's way more than relationship weight. And I was like, no, that's my diet. I don't keep it in the house because I blow up pretty easily. And so of course we started living together, and we have that shit here now, and it's delicious, and I eat it every night because I have literally no self-control. So fat breathing at night. Oh, fat breathing at night. Oh. Say what, babe?
I'm going to eat without you.
You're gonna eat without me?
Yeah.
I have I've got like 30 seconds left on the podcast. You don't want to say hi to anybody? You said hi? Okay. Well, come over here and tell everybody bye. Say something funny. They can hear you.
Goodbye. You have third nipple.
Yeah, thanks. You're an asshole. Yeah, everybody, she said goodbye, and I have a third nipple. That's something I feel comfortable sharing with you. So, All right, everybody. We covered polyamory. We covered my aspirations. We covered me drinking beer. And now I got to say goodbye. Y'all have a great week.